Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning. I sound congested because I am congested. I have been sick for a surprisingly large amount of the fall and winter here in Tokyo. I don't exactly know why. This wasn't really a problem I had in Chicago, but maybe I'm just exposed to more people, new germs my body doesn't know about, all that. Anyways, it's a Monday here, and so I am headed in to Japanese language school. I do normally start a little bit earlier than this, but that's mainly so that I can chat with my partner on the phone back in Chicago. And this morning she's actually doing a Craigslist run for us. She found a matching table to one that we have, so she's she's doing that and I'm doing this. So we're going to catch the train here and then make our way to Harajuku. Well, that was a nice surprise. I wasn't expecting to get to talk to Seth this morning, but she got the table she's looking for, and it's in good shape. So we now have matching work from home tables back in Chicago. A great achievement if you ask me. Anyways, continuing on my migration from the train station to school here, I do realize I owe you an apology because I made at least one of those videos before having my caffeine for the day, so if I seemed extra crusty beyond just being sick, that's why. It's still early. I think on the East Coast in the US right now, we're having some kind of polar vortex thing, but here it's in like the 40s and we got some rain earlier. It's so wild how different it is. It's still like, it feels cold here, but I think when Seth came to visit over the semester break, she verified what I'd been experiencing, that it's like a wetter cold. So it's different than Chicago cold. It's a bit drier and just it doesn't like soak into your bones the same way. Anyways, today's not bad. Glad that I made it out of bed even though I was sick today and head into class. This will be the first time I've actually had this teacher, I think. Apologies if it turns out I've had this teacher before and I'm just not recognizing their name on the schedule. But I'm looking forward to a good class today. And then after class, I'll either do like lunch with some of my friends or I have some errands that I could get done. We'll see how much energy I have left. Sick days are hard, so we'll see how this goes. I'm still a little early, so I'm going to do just a little more chatting from this alley on the way over to school. I have a small camera quibble, which anyone who's filmed on different continents will be able to empathize with. For whatever reason, I decided to stick with the NTSC standard while I'm over here, so I shoot all my YouTube videos and the timelines are at 24 frames per second. But Tokyo is specifically PAL, so it means I should really be shooting at 25 frames per second. It doesn't matter for like tripod stuff, but if I'm walking around like this and I'm using a higher shutter speed to help with stabilization, then you'll probably see some like really gross flashing lights in the background. if I can't take them out in post. So I apologize. I'll do my best. It's probably should have made the other choice, but you know, we're in deep now. All my Tokyo footage is 24 frames, so we're committing and we're just gonna make the best of it. So they do let us into class about 20 minutes before school starts, and I forgot to mention, I'm not gonna be able to actually film in class today, sorry about that. We signed something, and also, you know, everyone else wants to learn in peace and privacy, which I totally respect. I would not be able to study with someone pointing a camera at me. Anyway, we can come into class about 20 minutes early, which I do usually do because we study kanji first thing in the morning, and so I'll do a review of, in this case, last Friday's kanji, in hopes I can get like half of them right on the test. It's hard, but worth it, I think. I always feel like that storefront for North Face is protesting something, but I can't quite figure out what it is that is protesting. But it makes me laugh every time. Class went really well today. I did in fact have a new teacher. That made me feel better. I didn't recognize their name ahead of class, but it was challenging, but that makes it all that much more fun. After class, I went out to lunch with one of my friends, and our conversations are probably about 90% in Japanese. His level's way higher than mine, so that's actually really good. It's really good practice and fun to hang out because he's just a really cool guy. We got pasta and then went and got a cookie at a fancy Korean cookie place. There's tons of little shops like that all around Harajuku. But I got in one more call with Cecily before she headed off to bed for the night in Chicago. And now I took the train up to Ugui-Sudani. I actually used to live kind of close to where I am right now in my first homestay. And what we're looking for is a kindly gentleman who can repair my hoodie, hopefully. There's got some little holes around the cuffs. I've brought some clothes to him to get repaired before, and he's very friendly and very good at what he does. So we'll see if we can find him. He's in like one of these side streets here in just a tiny little shop, but I think I'm getting close. I can feel it. I think it's time for Google Maps. This is what I mean by, I don't know if you can see how small this alley is. It's just like a little shop in the side of this alley, but the gentleman is just so kind and friendly, and I like that we get to chat a bit when I show up here. And yeah, he's gonna fix the holes in the arms of my shirt by tomorrow, that fast, and I'll pop back by, I suppose, tomorrow afternoon to pick it up. So now, I think while I'm out here, I'm actually gonna go visit the gym in Ugui-Sudani. While I've been in Japan, I've been going to Anytime Fitness. I think it's a UK company. It's definitely like a global company, and it's been really convenient while I've been here because I've moved to so many different homestays, and there's always one nearby. So this one is actually the first one I ever went to because this is where I lived when I first moved to Japan. So this will be like a little gym homecoming adventure, and then yeah, I'm kind of running low on energy, so probably head home after that to do my homework and go to bed a bit early, see if I can finally beat this cold. This is my same walk I used to do on the way to the gym from my homestay family. And it's so fun. I think I haven't been here in like 7 months, maybe. It's actually been a while. I thought maybe it was just reacting emotionally because I'm sick, but no, it's like going back to the first spot I was in when I came to Tokyo. It's a good feeling. I mean, you can hear the cars. It's It's not a fully quiet neighborhood, but it's got a gym and a library and cozy little side streets, and I made a ton of videos in this neighborhood, so a lot of them look familiar. It's like coming back to one of my Tokyo homes. The gym was fun. I'm fully out of energy now, so I'm actually gonna just head straight for home from here. I didn't realize how close I was to the Ueno station, so I'm just gonna pop up the street and head back to Higashi Nakano, where I'm living now, and do maybe a bit of homework and head to bed early. See if I can regroup for tomorrow with a bit more energy. When you miss a train in Chicago, it's like at least 13 minutes, maybe a lot more. Here it's like 3 or 4 minutes, so mine's next. Alright, I made it to Higashi Nakano Station, which is where I live, more or less. Not in the station. In a real house, I promise. But I got a tea on the way home. Hopefully that will help my throat a little bit after this. Or it's a warm shower and to bed. I might even skip homework. Don't tell my teachers. Sleep is important for learning. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. This was kind of fun. Getting to show maybe not a normal day of school because I'm a little lower energy than I am some days, but you know, a normal enough day of school and all the adventures that I've been doing here in Japan. I look forward to seeing you all next time.